Hey guys, this is Ray for Phone Arena doing a video comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S3 here and the HTC One X. Now these are the top models of these two companies, the Galaxy S3 for Samsung, the HTC One X for HTC. And basically this is the best that Android has to offer right now. So after this comparison is over, we won't know which is the best Android smartphone out there. Of course, if you're on the lookout for a top-of-the-line Android powerhouse with a giant screen and a very fast processor. We'll first take a look at the designs of these handsets, because both of them have a radically different approach when it comes to design. First, the Galaxy S3 as usual is made entirely of this glossy plastic. We actually are not particularly crazy about this design, because Samsung has used its good old tricks of just putting this very thin piece of plastic here for the back cover, and meanwhile the HTC One X is built out of polycarbonate. Now this is plastic as well, but it's much higher quality plastic, and overall the phone feels somewhat more premium when you hold it compared to the Galaxy S3. In terms of dimensions, both devices are about the same size. The Galaxy S3 is slightly wider, but in reality it's actually the more comfortable handset to hold in your hand, because it has these rounded corners here and a rounded backside, which makes it feel better in the hand, whereas the HTC One X has these sharper edges here, as you can see on its sides, and it doesn't make the handset feel very comfortable to hold. When it comes to their displays, we're again witnessing a very different approach. First, the Galaxy S3 has a 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED screen. Meanwhile, the HTC One X is rocking a 4.7-inch Super LCD 2 technology. Both handsets have HD resolution screens, so they both have very crisp and clear little fine details on them, so everything is very easy to read. Now the Galaxy S3 uses the Pentile matrix, whereas the One X has the RGB matrix, which is slightly better, but the difference is actually negligible. In terms of colors and other such stuff, well, they're both excellent performers. Even though the One X is using an LCD technology, it still has very nicely saturated colors, and it's one of the best, if not the best, phone display out there. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S3 has the Super AMOLED technology. It can show more saturated colors than the One X here, and it does have slightly better contrast ratio, but at the same time the colors overall, their temperature is a bit on the colder side, and the One X is actually much more realistic in this aspect. So overall both handsets are great when it comes to their screens, but the One X does have the upper hand here. The differences between these two smartphones continue with their interfaces as well. Both handsets, of course, run the latest version of Android, Ice Cream Sandwich, but on top of that, each manufacturer has added its own proprietary software. On the Galaxy S3 we have the TouchWiz Nature UX, whereas on the HTC One X we have the Sense 4 user interface. The basic concepts behind both user interfaces are more or less the same. On both handsets you have multiple home screens. On both you can place these quick launch shortcuts here. The main menus of both devices are simply divided into pages, so pretty much the same core concepts, but both user interfaces have their different look and feel. As you can see, the icon sets are completely different, and both have different transitions and such kind of stuff, so it's a bit more Whether or not you like the one on the other depends on your personal preferences. The TouchWiz here user interface is a bit more cartoonish compared to the One X here, although we actually like this one here better because it's a bit more simplistic. HTC has tried to make sense for a bit simpler compared to the previous iterations of this software here, but there's still a lot of work to do here. And while the TouchWiz user interface is not perfect yet, the Nature UX, which we find here on the Galaxy S3, is a giant leap forward. Of course, both devices and both user experiences here have their own little tricks in order to differentiate the devices. But what we like is how Samsung has added some stuff which is directly focused on improving the user experience and making the phone a bit more people-friendly. And we can give two examples right now. The first one is S-Voice, the natural voice recognition service, which is here on the Galaxy S3. And the other example has to do with Smart Stay, the Smart Stay functionality, which is using the front-facing camera to track your eyes and determine whether or not it is time to turn off the display or instead it should keep it turned on. These are very nice touches that you don't necessarily notice while using the phone, but they do have an impact on your usage. When it comes to the messaging experience on both handsets, the Galaxy S3 here and HTC One X, we actually prefer the one on the Galaxy S3 because of the better design of the on-screen QWERTY keyboard. It's just that the keys, as you can see, are much more contrasting when it comes to the contrast between the color of the keys and their background compared to what we have here on the One X. There is also more space between each key here on the Galaxy S3, whereas on the HTC One X, the keys are almost flush with each other. When it comes to the landscape QWERTY keyboards, what we don't like about the keyboard of the One X is how HTC has placed these directional keys here, taking precious space from the screen, and at the same time we see that on the Galaxy S3 the keyboard is actually taking up the whole space of the giant 4.8-inch screen, and overall the typing is somewhat more comfortable when you are doing it on the Galaxy S3 here. Of course, you can always install a third-party keyboard of some sort, but when it comes to their built-in predetermined experiences, it shows that Samsung has paid more attention to this kind of stuff. Jumping right into their browsers, we find that not all quad-core handsets are created equal. The Galaxy S3, in our opinion, is much better compared to the One X here because it's more fluid. The interface feels much more fluid and fast, and everything just happens instantaneously here with the Galaxy S3, whereas on the One X we have buttons constantly popping up here. There is this nasty text reflow, which is not very fast. The screen is doing this blinking animation constantly, which isn't really needed because with this kind of great resolutions you can actually read the text without zooming too much, and there is no use in text reflow. But check this out, there is nothing like this here on the Galaxy S3. Both manufacturers have made improvements in their cameras and the camera interfaces here. They have added some neat functionality like burst and best shot modes, which allows you to take a lot of images in a very quick succession and then easily choose the best one of this series. We like the interface on the Galaxy S3 a bit more because Samsung has made smarter use out of the available place here. You see, you have more options available at the same time, whereas with the HTC One X you have to open this. I actually don't know why the Galaxy S3 is taking pictures right now, but anyways, I'll just go on with my review. And with the One X, everything is just put into this single drop-down menu here. When it comes to the quality of their images, the Galaxy S3 is obviously much better because it is capable of capturing more detail, and at the same time its shots have lower amounts of noise. So it's clearly superior compared to the One X. Colors on both devices have fairly accurate balance. The images do look natural, but overall we tend to like the Galaxy S3 a bit more because of its better exposure in some scenes. For example, if you're shooting against the light, the Galaxy S3 does a better job exposing the whole scene. So whereas with the HTC One X, some of the details in the scene may entirely disappear. The same opinion is valid for the 1080p video that you can shoot with both devices. The Galaxy S3's video is more fluid because it's captured at 29 frames per second, and the HTC One X's video is shot at 24 frames per second. The Galaxy S3 and the HTC One X are great phones if you enjoy a lot of multimedia on your smartphone. While the HTC One X has integrated the Beats audio technology in order to improve your music experience, it actually makes it look as a better phone in this respect, but Samsung is kind of counteracting with its own Sound Alive technology, which allows you to use different equalizer presets or even set your own, and so we guess that you can get a kind of a Beats-like sound on the Galaxy S3 if you choose the right equalizer preset. Between the two phones, we like the video player on the Galaxy S3 more because it gives you this very cool animated previews, which isn't available with the HTC One X. Otherwise, both handsets can run pretty much every video file at a resolution of up to 1080p. When it comes to the quality of the viewing experience, we can't actually decide a winner here because both are very good, and while the HTC One X can get you more true-to-life colors, the Galaxy S3 can make them look even more spectacular by oversaturating them, and considering it's a better contrast, we'll actually call this one a tie. When it comes to phone call quality, the Galaxy S3 is the better handset. This is because its earpiece here is slightly louder compared to the HTC One X. At the same time, Samsung has also used a special kind of equalizer here, which makes sure that the voices coming through the earpiece sound a bit more natural compared to what we have here on the HTC One X. The same thing about their microphones. The Galaxy S3 again performs above average, whereas the HTC One X is just fine. Overall, both handsets here, the Galaxy S3 and the HTC One X, are two magnificent smartphones with incredible capabilities. The HTC One X is a bit better when it comes to its design and the materials that have been used. It feels more premium compared to the Galaxy S3, and it also has the better looks, although this is all subjective, of course. What is not subjective, however, is that the Galaxy S3 has the superior user experience. Its software is more stable, it has a much better browsing experience. In addition, the camera is also better compared to what we have on the One X. So overall, considering its better user experience, better software, from these two guys, we're going to pick the Samsung Galaxy S3 as the winner in this fight here. This was Ray for Phone Arena. If you'd like to learn more about these two handsets, just visit us at phonearena.com. Thanks for watching.